So the question becomes developmentally, will changes in attention, multitasking, the sense of immediate access to external information, not their own, external information, will that change the formation of what I'm talking about when I say deep reading? Will it, in essence, short-circuit us, short-circuit our next generation? So the deep reading brain for you requires that you allocate time, requires that you use that neuronal workspace when you read. And I'm not talking about all the time. All of us, when we do email, we are absolutely, of course we have to scan it. But the reality is there's much reading that we are bleeding into with that same mode of reading. So on the one hand, I'm worried about adults not allocating what they could, but more importantly, it takes years of formation for kids to develop all of those deep reading processes. This is not casual. This is the essence of critical thinking. My colleague at MIT, Sherry Turkle, said this: we transgress not because we try to build the new, but because we do not allow ourselves to consider what it disrupts or diminishes. That's really the point. That's why I dare to come into a technology-driven cafe and say outrageous things. I need to be sure we all have a kind of cerebral pause to think about, are we changing? Will our children change? What will be lost? What will be disrupted? But I am not saying that we can go back. This is no binary message. We cannot go back, but I'd also suggest that we should not simply lurch forward to the next new thing, but rather ask the question, what must we preserve that is essential? And what must we acquire to gain what is necessary for the 21st century child? Patricia Greenfield, a colleague at UCLA, said something that is just so simple and so right. No one medium can do everything. Every medium has its costs and weaknesses. Every medium develops some cognitive skills at the expense of others. Although the digital medium may develop impressive visual intelligence, I would say far more than that, the cost seems to be deep processing, mindful knowledge acquisition, inductive analysis, critical thinking, and reflection.